hier in die Calico. Consulto creatura nocte in ear timionia. Pais, e animamas candidates.
Welcome back, everyone. We are here today in the town of Calico, specifically on Founders Day, to find out what the citizens have to say about Sarah Marshall. Controversy? Fact or fiction? Is this town cursed? Let's find out. Excuse me, sir. What do you know about Sarah Marshall? Thank you. Can I ask you, what do you know about Sarah Marshall?
Oh, you're looking for Sarah Marshall?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm looking for her quite yet. I just want to know.
You gotta be careful. That's what I know for sure. I know her cabin's right around the corner. I try to stay clear of that.
Okay.
Gunshots don't do much to apparitions and stuff, so I try to stay away from it. Just be careful, all right?
Okay.
Yeah, don't get cursed or nothing.
Okay, I'm just.
All right? You be real safe.
I'm just trying to find the truth, sir.
Fair enough. I'm glad to say I didn't live here yet when that happened. You know, I was too young.
Okay.
Still in order.
Now, Sheriff. Deputy.
That's right. That's
Deputy.
okay, yeah.
I just promoted you though.
I appreciate it, except for when the sheriff is here. I don't want him to think that I'm trying to.
Okay, Deputy. I understand nuisances that you put away, but there's another nuisance in this town that I want to talk about, and that's kind of Sarah Marshall.
All right, now I'm gonna let her out just so you don't talk to me no more about none of that business.
I'm just trying to find the truth. I'm just trying to
Talk
find the
Doc
truth.
Carter and the Paranormal Investigator Society or Thermal over there if you want to know more about that.
All right. Thelma,
Yes.
this is such a fine establishment you have here. It's very nice. But I want to know. I'm trying to find the truth. What do you know about Sarah Marshall?
Oh, well, I don't know much about her. I'm fairly new to town, but Dr. Carter's told me a bit about her. Maybe, have you seen the article in our newspaper?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, I have this wonderful large print of it right here.
Okay.
And it-
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. What is this? Alright, so Bixby Knowles told us to go deliver a paper to the barber. So that's what we're going to do, but we're going to ask the barber what's going on. Because Thelma said a lot. She said a lot. I'm good. Bixby Knowles told me to deliver this paper to you guys, but he said he might hire me as a reporter, and as a story, I'm trying to figure out the truth about Sarah Marshall.
Oh.
I mean, well, have you been to her cabin?
I heard it's around the corner.
Yeah.
And Thelma in the hotel said there's some weird stuff that goes on there. But I haven't yet traveled through town, so that might be my last stop
Okay.
on the way.
Here's what I would recommend. I recommend stopping by the cabin. So just up the way, on the left-hand side. If there's anything, look in the window. If there's anything interesting happening, come back and let me know. Because that is definitely a longer conversation if such things are happening. But I don't want to, in the interest of science, I don't want to, taint your vision of whatever you might see.
Exactly.
So I will let you observe, and if you see things, you let me know.
Okay.
Okay.
I will.
Good luck. Be safe out there.
I will. Right. So I went to deliver the paper.
Oh, outstanding.
And I was like, I could be a reporter.
You can.
And so I was asking people around town on my first scoop, what's the word on Sarah Marshall and this town being cursed?
I personally don't like to talk too much about it, but I'll tell you what I know. Sarah Marshall used to live here in Calico a long time ago, and well, let's just say a lot of people didn't agree with what she did. They put her on trial for breaking some kind of law, and they strung her up, put her on a horse, and she was sentenced to be hung. Now the judge said, "Do you have any final words?" She said something in a different language or something. And right when they were about to move the rope, she done disappeared. Now, obviously, that sounds like a big tall tale to me, and I know one thing or two about tall tales.
Yeah.
I get a very eerie feeling walking past that house over there. That's where she used to live.
And
Now, I've been too timid to investigate this story on my own, but would you like to be an official reporter for the newspaper and
I
investigate?
sure will.
Where's your friend?
Oh, she's over with Thelma.
Perfect. Well, I'll get you a press badge.
All right. All right, so we're walking over to Sarah Marshall's cabin right now. They said it was just around the corner off to the left. Let's see what's going on inside, if we can see anything. And then if we have to go back to the barber to see what we tell him if we saw anything weird. I went to the house.
Oh,
I went to the house.
what? Come on in. Yeah,
I
come
went
on
to,
in.
I
Yeah.
went to it.
Tell us all about it.
What'd you see?
So basically, I set up a witch camp, right? I just set it up.
Yeah.
And then I had to like legally set it up. So I went to Bixby and I got a press pass.
Oh, cool.
Like officially.
Yeah.
So now we're good.
Good.
We're legal, not
Yeah.
just wandering the streets.
Sure.
But yeah, strange stuff. I spoons stirring things
Oh, my.
by itself, coffee being poured, regular stuff. But
Yeah.
then, the rocking chair right in front of me. Started rocking like somebody's still there. And then Bixby told me that nobody's lived there for years.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
And Thelma's like, stuff's going on. I mean, the hotel is closest to that cabin.
Yeah, it is actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys have weird stuff going on in here?
Well, I mean,
Try not to alarm you, but
is that... Are you
right
seeing
on
anything
over
out of the
there.
ordinary?
I mean, your wanted poster winks.
Oh, okay, good. So you see it too?
I do.
Okay. Well, okay. In your scientific opinion, since he's only got one eye, do you reckon he's blinking or winking?
Oh. That's very smart.
I don't know.
I would have never thought. Maybe he's just blinking then,
That's yeah.
I might be right about that one.
Yeah.
Well,
That's weird.
So are you familiar with the legend of Sarah Marshall?
Well, I mean, I heard weird things happen.
Yeah.
This fog rolls in.
Yeah.
Weird voices talk in the air coming
Yeah.
from no one.
Yeah.
And then people just like turn into weird things and like the dead rise. Like that's the stuff that I was reading, and I was just coming here today to be like, is that true?
Well, so the way I heard it, and I heard this from Local Glass and Doc, is like, round about 50 years ago, there's a gal named Sarah Marshall. She lived in that cabin, the one up the way.
Yeah.
And at the time, there were strange things happening in town. There were kids had gone missing.
Kids?
Yeah, I know.
Kids.
I know.
Who's messing with kids?
I don't know. Livestock was being mutilated. There was allegedly some seduction of the men folk, although that has been unconfirmed. Crops weren't turning up, and so the folks in town all thought that Sarah Marshall was a witch, and so they busted into her cabin and they dragged her out, and they took her over to the gallows, and when they went to throw the switch, allegedly there was a big puff of smoke. Some people say a bird flew out. I've heard different accounts. Some people say it was a raven, some say it was a dove. The gallows caught on fire.
Oh yeah.
And after that, every year around about the fall time, there's a fog that rolls in.
Okay.
And as you were mentioning, some people say the dead rise up from the graves. And the folks that were in town when Sarah Marshall was alive, they turned into beasts that reflect their inner nature of, the ugliness inside here. Yeah.
Now, do you guys stay?
Oh no. Yeah, no. Come every fall, we close up shop and we leave.
Okay, because I was gonna say, like, if y'all stay, like, do you guys turn into stuff?
We don't mess
That's a
with
good
no
question, yeah.
You know?
And I think for fear of finding out, none of us stick around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that would make sense, right?
Yeah. So, we clear out. We don't want to mess with no curses or nothing. But,
No.
Better be on the safe side, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Knock on wood. So, we don't know if the curse is real or not, but we don't want to find out.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah. Now, have you had any personal experiences with supernatural or unexplained?
Oh, all the time. That's why I came into this town, because it was like the last town that I haven't really investigated.
Yeah.
And this seems like a big thing,
Yeah.
like a big deal.
I'm glad to have you in town, and it's
Yeah.
official too, because you're working with the Calico Press.
Exactly. Exactly. Look at this. Look at this. Official.
Fantastic. Well, what sort of things have you experienced?
I don't know. I mean, I come around here in the fall time, and
Oh, really?
yeah, but every time I come in, I just, you get kind of weird feeling, tingles down your spine and everything, and then when leave, the only funny thing is I don't remember what I've done in town.
You know what is funny about that? You're not the only person to tell us that. There's a fella that comes around here by the name of David King, and he's actually an undertaker. And he says that when he's in town around that time, he has time that's gone missing. But
Yeah.
he doesn't remember or recall anything. In fact, he had to explain to his wife when he came back home, hey honey, I don't remember where I've been for the past couple of months. And so he's got lost time too. So you're not the only one
Okay.
to experience that same thing on
Wow.
the streets.
Do you think I'm being affected by the curse?
I think you might be.
Okay, I think I need to do like you guys, maybe not show up around that time,
Yeah.
take
It
off.
might be safer that way.
All right.
Now, you notice that all this activity is happening today in Sarah Marshall's cabin, and it's on Founders Day. Do you think that this is perhaps an evil or sinister omen of some sort?
I mean, it might be, but
It might be.
I don't. Has any other Founders Day been okay? Every other Founders Day been okay, or?
Well, it's funny that you should mention that. What were you going to say?
Well, I was going to say, this is my first Founders Day. I've only been in town a few months.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it seems like there's always something bad or something wrong that happens on Founders Day. So, I don't know, maybe it is some sort of curse or something, you know?
You guys like it's on the edge, like feeling it, like getting close.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
I know you have an engagement coming up. I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, I don't know. I think I might need to tell the town about this.
You
Should I
might
be right?
need to.
I mean, yeah.
I
should
would warn people. They
Yeah.
need to get out.
Okay. all
Because
right.
I mean, if nobody's in town, if we get everybody rallied together to not be in town, can the curse really affect anyone?
That's right.
That makes sense to me.
And you know what? The doctor, he was actually good friends with the lady that worked over at the hotel a while back.
Uh huh.
And, well, she was a bit of a witch herself.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or at least she practiced in the mystic arts. She would do readings and with cards and leaves and such. And she actually ended up telling the doc a chant, a protection spell. So I think maybe I can let everybody know about this spell, so maybe we can actually protect the town from any sort of evil curse.
Yeah.
That's
or
a great
something.
idea.
All right.
Yeah.
Something
what?
must
In
be
fact,
done.
I
Let's
think
go.
I'm gonna head on over to town hall right now and
Do
tell
it.
everybody.
Yes. Good
Do it.
call.
All right. I'll see you in a bit.
All right.
Okay,
I'll see you in a
Arnie?
bit.
I will.
I'll see you there. All right. I'm so sorry to interrupt. Please listen. Now, as some of you may know, I, Looking Glass Thurman, am actually the Vice President of the Calico Paranormal Investigator Society, and we have had a vision. That's right. Now, at first we thought it was indoor plumbing. No, that was just wishful thinking, all right? But then it came to us. A sinister omen. A sinister omen that could cast a pall over this most important day. Now, fear not, friends. We have divined the spell. I need you all to repeat after me, okay? and evil is being spun.
And evil is being spun.
We now undo what is being done.
We now undo what is being done.
Together, and evil is being spun. We now undo what is being done. Once more. And
Evil is being spun.
we now undo what is being done.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Looking Glass. That was, that happened. Folks, let's not take any chances.
Mayor, you think it's just a bunch of hocus pocus?
I don't believe in ghosts because I'm so scared of them. If they really did exist, I don't know what I'd do.
Okay.
Like, just the mere thought makes me need to eat some chicken or something expensive. You don't have any chicken, do you?
I could get you some, but
Ooh, really? Oh, I knew we were going to be friends the moment I laid eyes on you.
I'm just saying, Mayor,
Oh,
we should all be careful of Sarah Marshall.
there's only one person in town who ever knew her, Sarah Marshall. It's Abigail up there. She's the only one old enough. She knew her. You go talk to Abigail.
All right.
Although, be careful if she starts shooting her guns.
Okay.
If she starts shooting them, and more likely she will, the safest place to be is in front of them.
Got it.
She can't see nothing.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, good luck to you.
Thanks.
I mean, I have heard rumors that one of our guests today thinks that maybe Miss Sarah Marshall might be trying to kick us down on one of our celebration days too. That maybe some sort of bad stuff might be happening today too.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I haven't seen anything. All I know is the Mayfields and the Mad Bucks got out of jail. I mean,
Okay.
John Coulter came in town, found a piece of treasure map for Black Bart. So sounds like it's all good things so far.
Right.
But you know, I'm Coop at the bank. You might want to talk to him. He
All
seems to think that Sarah Marshall might want to hurt us when we're at our best. Punish this
Understood.
town, you
I
know?
understand.
Yeah, which I guess makes sense. I'm not too much a fan of the whole spiritual stuff, but
Right.
a lot of people in town seem to be, and I suppose I'm not one to. Let's just say I have an open mind. Yeah.
Understood. Well, thank you
Thank
for
you very
talking to
much,
me.
and good luck.
Yeah. What were you saying about Sarah Marshall?
Oh my gosh, I heard this morning that she's back in town.
She's
And
back?
Every time I walk by her cabin, I get the willies. The little short hairs stand up on the back of my neck because I know she's around, but I can't see her. That's the part that drives me crazy.
Yeah, because Bixby said that she was hung, but when the noose went down, she was gone. And this was years and years and years ago, so how could she be back?
Well, I can't right see her right off the bat.
Okay.
I feel it. I feel the aura, the energy that comes at me. And then I see stuff moving around in her cabin. Have you been over to visit her
I
cabin?
did, I saw it too. I got it on tape.
It gives me so much stress, I can barely get to sleep at night.
I'm sorry.
But that's okay. We got to be ready for it. That's all.
But are you one of the ones that hightails it out of town with autumn season cooks?
It all depends. It all depends about that. I mean, I hightail it and I low-tail it sometimes, and then I get back, and all I know is that I just get scared to death when I walk by there. So, girls, if you could somehow guard the aura of me today, would you help me do that?
Sure.
Okay, cast a wonderful aura around me right now so
I
I can
will.
go by.
Who are we talking about? Well, there's two people.
There's two people. So, you know, I was trying to like earn my stripes and interview people. So,
Right. I see Bixby is definitely putting you through the ringer there.
yeah. But I just want to know the truth, one, about Sarah Marshall, but then,
Where to run, sir?
okay, but then we heard something about Zeke.
What's this rumor about Zeke?
That he just, you know, he's not entirely human. I'm not sure. But I was talking to the barber, and he said Zeke wears dark glasses all the time. Might be have like fangs that come out every now and then. I don't know.
Really now?
I don't know. We were just as shocked.
So let's finish up with Zeke here. What's
Okay.
the rumor with Zeke now?
I don't know what's up with Miss Vicky.
See, Miss Vicky. Look, this is something that and maybe I should be saying this off the record, but
Okay.
Miss Vicky, she enjoys herself a little dabbling in the magical arts, as they say. You know, let's just say painting and drawing ain't the only kind of art she's involved in. In fact, I even helped deliver a book to her. It was called Voodoo, Voodoo, You Do. And then there was another one about worldly witches, where they wander widely. So she does dabble in the dark arts. Now there's this rumor that's been going around. I don't even know where it started, but some folks say that Miss Vicky may be a vessel for the spirit of Sarah Marshall.
I mean, I've heard of those things.
Exactly.
I've heard of that.
We're wondering if she's dabbling into things, if maybe she may be trying to bring Sarah Marshall from the other side back over here and be acting as a conduit in a way. So
Is Miss Vicky in town today?
she is. Let's see where she's at. See, now normally she's at the schoolhouse, hopefully not teaching other things to the young, impressionable minds. That's her.
Hi. We're talking to Coop over there.
Oh, yes?
And he said you might know a thing or two about Sarah Marshall.
Oh yeah, well she was a good friend of mine actually. We had some correspondences back in the day. Yeah, she left me some writings and stuff like that. Yeah.
You think she's still around?
Well that's kind of hard to say, isn't it? I feel like I feel her presence often.
Do you now?
Do you feel it? Do you feel it? Sometimes I feel like it's inside me a little bit.
Okay.
Do
Yeah.
I mean, catch that in the air? Or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You looking?
Yeah.
You feeling okay though? You feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm feeling
Your eyes?
okay. Actually, can you keep a secret?
Sure. Yeah, I can
Well,
absolutely.
you're part of the press, so I don't know if I should.
Absolutely. Keep a secret.
Well, sometimes I don't really like to talk about her in town because I kind of dabble in witchcraft myself. I don't know how much Coop knows about that, but so didn't really go very well for Sarah Marshall. So sometimes I think that they might be on to me, something like that.
Okay.
But yeah, she left me a lot of her writings and a lot of her teachings, and there's actually one incantation in particular where I really felt like all of a sudden her presence was like a part of me. So I don't know, I've never been able to quite shake that feeling actually. But actually, I was talking to a Looking Glass Thurman. Have you talked to him yet? He's the vice president of the Paranormal Investigation Society. You've talked to him?
I've talked to him
Okay.
today.
We're thinking about doing a seance later today. Maybe could you deliver a letter for me talking about that seance?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. Okay, so right now we are just talked to Miss Vicky. We are taking this note back to Coop because we just took the note back to Looking Glass, and this is getting crazy. Okay, so let's recap the day so far. I came in going, hey, let's ask some people, let's ask the citizens of Calico about Sarah Marshall. That was my goal, everything. I got swept up in all of this. So let's recap what happened. I went and talked around to the citizens of Calico, which then led me over to a guy named Coop. Coop works in the bank. Coop had a note and said, go talk to Miss Vicky, who may or may not be involved in witchcraft. So I went and talked to Miss Vicky. Then Miss Vicky tells me to give a note to Looking Glass, and I'm thinking to myself, who is Looking Glass? But it was Thurman. So I had to go back over to the barber shop and talk to Thurman. Thurman says, hey, maybe we should do a seance. So I went back to Miss Vicky, and I'm like, I will not tell your secret to anyone, but Thurman wants to know, or Looking Glass wants to know, when there's a seance, when you want to do the seance. And then she wrote at 4, so I went back to Thurman, and I was like, hey, she wants to do a seance at 4. So at 4 o'clock, which right now it's 2:33, at 4 o'clock, I'm going to a seance in the barbershop. I don't know what's going to happen. Okay? So now, I don't know if I'm investigating Sarah Marshall or if now I am part of it.
Yeah, I'm not where she.
And this is what's so great about this event. Okay, so at 4 o'clock, you're gonna see a seance, hopefully, or my death. Not really sure. Okay, so Coop brought out some things, and we're gonna see exactly what Miss Vicky is drawn to. And these things belong to Sarah Marshall, and some things don't. So we're gonna see if she's actually an avatar for Sarah Marshall at this point. I'm gonna check this out. Check this out.
I say, come on over here. Now turn that way. Okay. First. All right. So this is our idea, everyone. Here we go. Hold on.
Science over here.
Yeah. Now, Looking Glass, you're part of the. You are co-president of the society. Would you like to explain our experiment?
So, all right. Here, let me explain what we got here. We're actually having a test right now. Now, inside this test, we've actually got different items, some of which items actually belong to the Sarah Marshall, and others did not. Now, what we're going to see is if Miss Vicky gravitates towards any of these items, and whether these items are actually the items that were owned by Sarah Marshall, or maybe are the items that were not owned. So we're going to see, it's sort of like a test, just to see where we're at, a baseline, all right?
I almost missed it, didn't I?
Oh, you made just in time. All right. So, Miss Vicky,
Okay.
we're going to see which items
All right.
you gravitate towards out of these 6 that are presented.
Okay, well, I'm getting very strong energy from this one. Oh, wow. Okay, wow. It's actually honestly burning this one right here. Okay, wait. Okay, it's this one. It has to be this one.
Now, I don't know if you are aware of these items that we gathered here, but we made a little list of things.
Pouch for herbs. And bracelet?
Now, that bracelet was actually on her body when she danced.
Oh my. Oh no. Okay, so.
Oh!
Oh God.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Wait, I feel her. She's coming in. Do you have any questions for her?
Anybody have any questions for D. Sarah Marshall?
Are you the one that's causing all this things to happen every Founders Day? Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so she said that she's misunderstood, and she didn't mean to do any harm to the town. And she says that. She says that she was wrongfully accused and burned at the stake. Oh God.
Who wronged you, Sarah Marshall? What citizen wronged you?
Okay, she's saying. Okay, I got it. It's Pastor Smith. Does anyone know Pastor Smith? Did you ever hear about them in town? Oh, okay. Apparently, oh, okay. Oh, I see. Okay. So the church had a problem with her actually back in the day, and she's telling me that somebody at the church was very angry at her, and they started planting evidence against her in town. Oh wow. Okay, now she's actually crying quite a bit. Okay, I see. Okay, so she says that the town was against her, and as a woman, she had a lot of powers coming into her own, and because of these powers and everything, the church was against her because they started thinking that she was trying to act as a god. And is there a way to like get her out of me or something? Because I feel like she's really.
Anybody have any ideas?
Anyone have any ideas?
Spit it out into the cup, of course. Yes, Sarah Marshall's cup.
Right. Okay.
Maybe we should do a
like
seance.
a chant or something?
No, just spit it out.
There we go. Yeah,
Okay.
Wolfgang's got the right idea.
What was that?
Oh God!
You doing all right?
Yeah. I'm good now.
Maybe we should
I'm getting better now.
you
Thank
went through
you.
quite the ordeal there, Miss Vicky.
Wow, I feel amazing now. Thank you so much. Oh, thanks for helping me out, guys.
Miss Thelma. Miss Thelma.
Yes.
It's been an amazing day. We have been here all morning. We came in to research Sarah Marshall to see what was going on.
Yes.
You were the first one to be like, it's real. That there's strange things going on in this town. You gave us some leads, and look where we ended up. We ended up exorcising Sarah Marshall out of Miss Vicky.
Completely free?
Completely free. I mean, for now. Who knows?
You don't suppose she'll try to come back again, will you?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Well, you know, it was right there in the front of the newspaper about apparitions and strange things happening in town. And, you know, something's printed in the paper. Well, it just has to be true, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe everything I read.
Of course. Why would anyone lie to us? Never. Never.
Anyways, thank you for believing.
Of course.
Thank you for being so kind and letting us into your hotel.
Yes, thank you. One day maybe it really will be my hotel. Thelma's Hotel.
There you
That
go.
has a nice ring to it.
It does.
Hey.
All right. We'll see you guys later. See you in the fall.